Hello everyone and welcome back to the second part tutorial of how to model a basketball court arena. So um, I think about this over and I apparently have a little bit more issues that I don't know where they are coming from, but apparently I need to uh, continuing at least for this part of the tutorial the model as it was in real world scale. This is because I used some values that are important for me to deliver for you, and from then after we will finish with the main structure of this tribune, we will be able to scale this down. So what I want you to do is grab this and only the court and bring it back to the same 20,008 and whatever scale it was. Okay, so 2865. Let's see. All right, so yeah, I need to just make sure it's clean like so, and this is clean like so. This is the real values. So with that done, um, where's the other part? Oh yeah, so the other part is this one, and I do need to scale it so it will be larger than our court that way. Okay, that way it's fair enough. Now we have a problem with our camera. You can see I already brought to the limit that I can see, and while I'm switching the camera, I'm zooming in and out. Some parts of the scene is disappearing. So what I want you to do is go over Window, Rendering Editor, Hypershade, click on it, and then it will open this box. You're gonna go over Cameras and click on this camera, press shape, okay? This will open this thing here. So with that selected and this opened, click on the Attribute Editor button, and where it says Near Clip Plane, type in 1, okay? Now I will show you what's happened. Let's say we are like that, and yeah, 1 will should serve us good, and bring this up a little bit, okay? So far clip plane, add some more zeros so you can see more of the scene, and you can close this. Now I want to assign the court plane into layer, so I'm gonna press on the channel box option button, and while it's selected, if you click on this, it will assign it to a new layer. Okay, it's already automatically assigned to this layer, so no need to right click or and add selected object. Okay, you can do this if you want to add objects to a layer, but right now it's automatically assigned. So all you have to do is double click on this, rename it to court, and if you like, you can choose a color. So let's say I'm choosing a green color. So click save, and now if I will press 4 to view the objects on wireframe mode, and it will be unselected, it will be shown as green. So this color, this is what it means. It shows the wireframe of unselected object as the color you assign to them. So we don't need this here, so we can hide it, and we're gonna continue on working on this thing here. So with that done, what we want to do right now is hold down the shift, right click, and choose insert edge loop tool and the option here. Okay, click on this and click on reset tool. This will open, and click on reset tool and click here this multiple edge loops. This will allow you to type in any number between 1 to 10. 10 is the limit. Okay, so you type in 10 in purpose. This is what we need, and while you do this, you can already see that while we enable this feature, the edge loop tool, um, it switched the object into modification mode. Modification mode, maybe, yeah. So you need to choose any of those edges and just click on one of them, and it will add 10 edge loops in between those two. Okay, then you can close this, press F8 once or twice to bring it back to object mode, and the most important thing, you're still using this tool. You see the arrow, you need to change it to selection tool, and now the arrow has been changed. And now you can select this, press F8 once again if needed, and this will be object mode, the green wireframes. It's not the green wireframes of this, because this is, oh okay, it was belong to the court itself. So with that done, what I want you to do is press 5, because we are on shaded mode. I want you to be, we are on wireframe mode, and I want you to be on shade mode. And 5 it's shade mode, but 6 it's texture mode. So if you applied any texture and you want to see this in your scene, press 6. Okay, 4, 5, 6. 4 it's wireframe, 5 is shade mode, and 6 it's shader mode. I don't know, whatever it is. Right click, choose face, click on this face, shift double click on this face, and this will loop select the first circle here. And I don't know if you already noticed or not, but this thing can serve you as, I don't know, Olympic running, I don't know how to say this, so whatever, I hope you understand this. Now if you want, we only need this thing here, the rest we need to delete it. So what you want to do, you want to hold shift and mark with select everything here. And basically what this will do, because we already selected the inner circle, and now we are using the mark with selection tool, this will invert the selection, okay, while you release this. So everything here that we don't need has been selected, and what we still need is unselected. So you can simply press delete on your keyboard, on your delete key, and it will delete the rest of it. Now we want to go and right click, choose edge, and this is where I'm asking from you to open a new document on your desktop or something somewhere, okay? And it's better to keep this document on your project folder after all, but if it's for now, make sure it's somewhere accessible, and you want to open it, and we're gonna assign few values. Those values has been experimental, and it's not truly sure that we're gonna use the same values, though I do recommend to work like this. Like if you know that your stairs surface will be -40, so this will apply to all of your stairs, so there will be even. And if the stairs, the path will be -8, -8, then this will apply to all of the stairs, okay? And these are two different stairs. Those stairs are for the seats, and those stairs are like service stairs that people can pass through section in this tribune. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna right click, choose edge, double click on this outer edge, and we're gonna extrude it once. Okay, now this is where the construction history is coming into play. Because it's turned on, we will use this as something that will help us later on. Now it's mainly for the tribune, so don't worry, we ain't gonna focus this for the entire modeling. So you're gonna extrude it once, and when you extrude and the channel box is open, you need the channel box to be open, so click on it. You can see that there are those values. Now I'm gonna lift this a little bit up, and you can see that here the local translate Z becoming is changing the values. So that means that this is the value that I'm gonna control. Now I want this value to be 10, okay, and press enter. This will determine the height of the stair, basically the seat stairs. So I know that this is the height of the seats, okay, this is where we will assemble our seats, and I know that this is the height for it. And now this is, by the way, it's after I did my experimental things, and it should be proportional to the rest of the model. So be aware that it's not like I'm looking at this that way and I'm thinking to myself, yes, it's this is how it should be, because if you want to follow this as it is, you probably have some really huge problems later on. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude once more, and this time I'm gonna push this a little bit that way. So now I know that I'm once again changing the local translate Z, okay? But this time I want to change it to -40, okay? Now the reason this is 40 is because there will be a chair here, which will be something like 25, okay? We need to make sure it's 25, 30 at most, and we need to leave some space for the legs for the person to sit, okay? So -40, this is what we will use. And then we were gonna use this for all the rest of the stairs. So click extrude once more and simply type in 10, okay? Now it goes from up to the or right only because I put the negative. So this is why we use the same local translate, okay? And press enter to make it permanent. Then you can click extrude again, or you can simply press G on your keyboard. This will repeat the last function that you used, which is extrude. Okay, so I'll press G to show you this. Now it's been extruded. We only need to enter -40 and hit the enter. Okay, and then G again. And this is a little bit frustrating, but try to be patient with this. I want to create 10 stairs, so this will take some time, making sure that I'm not getting confused. Every time I press G, it's resetting itself to 0, so that way I know that I already pressed the G. -40, G, 10, G, -40, enter. Now I didn't press the G. G, 10, G, -40. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need more 3. So again, it's confusing. So sorry about that. G, 10 for the height of the stairs. G again, -40. G again. Clicking on this cone, enter. G, -40. And again, let me just check, double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more. Oops. G, 10, G, -40. And you know what, if you want another one, that's fine with me. Press G, 10, and G. Now, I don't want you to do 40, I want you to do something like between 80 to 100, because this will be some kind of a service sidewalk, or I don't know what. So this time we're gonna do 100. Oops. Like so. Now be aware that you need to just type those values into this document. So we used 10 and -40, but for the sidewalk we used 10. I don't know why I call it sidewalk, just so I can recognize this. And I also have the outer sidewalk that will be on the level 2 of this tribune, so this is why I have 2 of them. So 100 is enough. Now we need to add another value here that we will now determine which it will be. I'm gonna click extrude G again, and I'm gonna enter something like let's say 2 No. 50? No. 100? No. Well, I think that maybe 100 is not that bad. Let's try 150. I mean, we need to stay relatively to human size, and if a person sits here and this is that eye, that's fine, though something relatively to this. Okay, so this is this section. Now we will create another sidewalk. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude once again. Please don't delete history until I say so, by the way, so be aware of this. So local direction Z again, and we're gonna do -100 to create another. Oops, let's push this and see where it, oh, it's local translate Z here. So -100. Okay, this is the lower sidewalk, this is the higher sidewalk, and from here I may want to extrude it once again and start to build this again. Then extrude -40. G, then G, -40. G, then G, -40. G, then G, -40. Sorry that I'm repeating this, it's just so it will be easier for me to remember, and I'm already getting confused. So G, 10, G, 40, G, 10, enter, oops, G, -40, G, 10, G, -40, G, 10, G, -40. Now, always take a look on what's going on here, okay? Don't be fool yourself by just entering values here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more or 3 more. So G, 10, G, -40, G, 10, and G, -40, and G, 10, and G, -40. Okay, now you can decide if you want to bring this up again. Now we said that this wall was oh, the wall, we didn't pay attention to the wall. You see, this is one mistake. So the wall was 150, by the way. Okay, the wall height. Okay, so you can change it, but oops, but oops, see, that was a mistake. So I need to bring it back to negative. Oh, maybe I will do this 100. Okay, and then this is like another sidewalk and like back sidewalk, and then we can extrude it once more and type in 150, and that's fine. So you can do this until tomorrow, I'm sure, but right now we're gonna stay satisfied with that because I do want to continue this and get in progress. So what I'm gonna do is press F8 to bring it back to object mode. I ain't gonna delete the construction history yet because I do want to have more things going on here, and I think that at least for now we're gonna assign this to a new layer. So click on this and click assign to a new layer. this icon here on the channel box, by the way, and name it as Tribune, like so, and give it a gray color. Click save, and let's save this, save scene as, I'm gonna call it toot number 2 because this is part 2, and save as. And yeah, so I will meet you again at the next part. Sorry if there were some things that kept us hanging a little bit, though it is necessary to do few mistakes here and there because this is the only way to learn, I think, at most. So yeah, that's it. See you soon at the next part. Bye and have a nice day.